Takes a second to get everybody in. There you go. We're live. It's on you.
Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on, world? It's your boy, Mr. 214. That's right, 21 Joe, top dollar himself, you understand me? And I got some special guests going on Real Talk, Dallas After Dark tonight. You know what? We touch on all types of subjects, all type of things. Ain't nothing off limits with me. I got a great topic that I really want to start with. But before I get into that topic, I got my brother Jason Dixon with me tonight, and he gonna help. He gonna be in and out. And I got two very special guests. I got Emmett Bedford from Bedford Technologies, and DF Dub, Lone Star State. We got Chocolate Tie in the house. And he gonna give you the upbringings on what's going on with him. He got a couple of concerts going on, some projects. So we gonna chop it up, and then we gonna touch on a couple of one sensitive topic, and then one good topic to kind of keep our spirits in the right place. So Jason, how you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm great, man. After everything we've been through today, we just gotta bless some people. Today we had some real live blessings. Today, woke up to some real good news. Nostalgic Radio, guys, is we launched it September the 1st, and I just can't even tell you guys. We thank all the followers. We thank everybody for coming through, for actually doing what they do for us, right? As far as getting us up there, and everything after that is gonna be great.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, first of all, I want to bring up my first guest. And no need for introduction. We're gonna bring Chocolate Tie straight out of the back and onto the front stage so we can get it going and start chopping it up and see how he feeling, man, and how he living
Okay,
and
Ty,
what he
we gotta
got
bring you
going
on
on.
unmute.
And that's really the point in the DF Dub is to make sure we push each other forward, man. We gotta stop all the hating and let's push each other forward. One teach another, and then he teach another. We got to break this little old chain we got to where we hate for no reason. What's going on, Ty? Can you hear me?
I'm trying to bring him to the platform, but I think
Oh,
he's
okay. He's
frozen.
chilling right now in the back. It'll get to him in just a second. Now, that's my homie. We go way back. You hear me? I'm talking about like Chevys and Novas and Delta 88s back. You know what I'm saying? Brian Adams Samuel counter back. You know what I mean? Sav Dallas counter back. You know what I mean?
Hey, let's go
Been
to our
through this,
topic
boy.
because I think he's frozen on
Okay, well,
his
we'll
side.
start on the first topic, y'all. And feel free to comment at any time. But my first topic is they arrested the diddler today. The feds done rolled up on the diddler, man, and they done snatched him up out of here, man. They done took a $500 million man off the streets because they said he was playing around the wrong way. Wasn't doing what a man need to do, or he was doing whatever he wanted, or he was doing whatever he wanted to do, how he wanted to do it. Me personally, y'all, I don't really have nothing to say about it either way because I wasn't there. But the only thing that bothers me is that tape of him beating Cassidy like that, and that accusation of him drugging and molesting kids. That bothers me. I don't care nothing about what grown folks do. Everybody freaky. I'm talking about that messing with kids and drugging them and all that and trafficking them. And then that I don't know that video of him kicking her in the head like that. I got a daughter, man. I don't know, man. The judge might not have had to do nothing to him if that was one of mine. So I want to know how the public think, how they feel in response to this. Cause people know the feds don't really play. When the feds come, they conviction rate is
Right,
99.7 or 8%. They normally don't play. See, if the feds knock on your door, you can sit down. See, they denied him bond, but he wasn't gonna get bond no way because he's worth
right.
too much. They know he can move around at the drop of a dime. But that boy done got snatched up by the feds. Now, it's how many more people caught up in this? See, they had to do their due diligence, and I felt like they had to get all the tapes or feel like they got all of the footage. That way, when he go to screaming this, and that, and throwing out names and Capitol Hills and all that, well, it's his word against the world. But if he got some proof, like all those tapes and stuff, that changes the whole narrative. But that's me trying trying this in public opinion in public courts. Cause the bottom line is the feds done got you. If y'all know somebody the feds done picked up after they done raided their cribs and sat on them for a minute and then they let them go, y'all let me know. Cause there is
Right.
rumors that Diddy was a Fed informant. So Those rumors out there too. They actually
We're
just
gonna bring you on in a
accusations.
minute, okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. There he is, my main man, Ty. What's going on, Ty?
we got you. I'm about
Oh,
to bring
okay.
you to the scene right now. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Well, Ty, come in whenever you can now, if you can hear me. Okay, because we hearing you, but I don't know if you got
Yeah,
something
we
muted
hear
on your
you, but you
side.
can't hear. You can't. We. Yeah, I figured
This
that.
brother here,
Uh,
this brother that I'm trying to get coming on right now, y'all, I'm telling you, he's so talented. It's ridiculous, man. Some people mimic talent, some people be skillful, and then some people just be outright God blessed with talent.
but back
You
to
know what
our
I mean?
topic while we wait on him to get done because you're jumping back and back, and I understand that. But
Oh, I
our
was talking,
topic.
just introducing him. Yes, sir.
I
I'm
know, but
sorry.
our topic is the diddler. Like they finally got him. You see what I put up there? Like they finally caught Diddy. Like I'm sitting back, like I don't care what he did as an adult. I don't care. The man is one of the most brilliant minds in music. Like, we got to give him that. But personality wise, man, I'm like I don't care what he did. Like you said, I got sisters, I got a mom, I got things like that. So when it comes to hitting a woman of any kind, I'm that person that says, hey, I just don't go for it and you deserve to be locked up. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't care about what you did to the other boys. I don't care about none of that.
Well, I agree with you on that. I mean, grown men are grown men. I'm talking about these kids, man. Yeah, I'm talking about these kids. Can you hear us now, Ty? Go and introduce yourself, man. Tell us what you up to, man. Break the ice.
Hold on, I'm about to bring them in now. I just said let us finish the topic and we're going to bring them in after the topic since we already there. Then we bring them in.
Okay. Well, now with this diddler boy, see the thing is the kid thing. I don't understand grown men that mess with kids. That turns my stomach. And
Right,
then that hitting on a woman. What you hitting on her for? You can go get another woman. I mean, I don't understand that. That proves nothing. That does nothing. I mean, that's cowardly. You know what I mean? Most men
right.
that hit women won't fight another man. You know what I mean? So I don't cover that on no platforms. I don't condole that. And I come from an era where I done seen people get slapped. I done seen people argue, but I'm talking about this beating a woman like she a man and putting your hands on them and all that. It's never justified. But some of the things that I saw, that Cassidy tape just made my stomach turn, man. So it made it, and then Jaguar Wright been riding his ass ever since him and Jay Z tried to mess over her. She been riding him for about what 7, 8 years now. It's trying to
Right,
expose him. So Wendy Williams came out with it first with the what she call them homo thugs back in the gap, and he got
right,
her fired. He got her fired, because money is power, and when you make moves, them record labels and them radio stations at that time, he was a big deal. He ain't no more. I fear that when he get down there, Bubba and them gonna have to visit with him. But now he in the Fed, so they might can keep him isolated. They might can keep him isolated. What you think, Jay?
Well, for the most part, he's going to be isolated. They're not going to put him out in public. Let's be real, bro. He's going in a protective service because, like they said, he already was a snitch from the time back. He already come from a family of snitches. They're not going to put him out into general population. That would be too dumb. And because of his high, who he is, they wouldn't do that anyway. So it doesn't matter what he's done. It doesn't matter what we feel. They're going to isolate him if he doesn't. Well, like I told you earlier today when we talked about this, he had something on a lot of people. He had to. Man, you all this stuff, these allegations came out months ago, almost a year to the day, and he didn't see nothing. So what happened or what changed is what I want to know. What changed that made the feds come after him today? Because when they raided his house, when they did what they said they were going to do, they didn't find anything. That's why they didn't arrest him that day. He was able to come back, play around, be on the beach. Well, what changed from that?
Well, I don't think necessarily anything changed when you're talking about the federalists because they don't move fast. They don't move like the state police or the city police or the county police or the marshals. See, when the feds come, that's why their conviction rate is so high. They take the time. They'll let you walk around here 2-3 years while they just investigating you, tying up the case, dotting it. Then when they show up, you got to sit down. That's normally how they
Right.
move, from my experience. I'm not a criminal, so I can't tell you like I done been in and got out and all that. So I can't tell you that insight of it, but I did study law, and the way the feds work, they police the world, not just America. And when you cross state lines and get in their hairs, I believe they were getting all the information together, and there was so many people names popping up about these tapes and what's going on. And we talking about from the pastors to princesses, Prince Harry and them, and all kind of movie stars and rappers and whatnot. So you had some
Absolutely.
presidents. You had some presidents. We had senators. You know what I mean? We had ex-presidents. So it was a lot of names on there. You know what I mean? It was a lot of power
Right.
brokers who would say, "Well, he got a tape." Well, now if they got all the tapes and they done dotted their I's and crossed their T's and talked to everybody, because if you notice now, nobody been coming out to P. Diddy's defense. Nobody's been standing with
Nobody.
their boy. Nobody, if that's my dog, that's my dog. If he didn't do nothing wrong, he didn't
But
do
but
nothing wrong.
let's be real. I hear what you're saying, but let's be real. You're not my dog if I know what you've been doing.
Well, I say
I'm not
if
gonna
you
sneak
didn't do
up on
nothing
you.
wrong. That's what I said.
Right.
That was being real. I say if you didn't do nothing wrong, why ain't nobody standing with him? Where's dogs at? It's a telltale sign to me.
Right.
You
And
follow
I
what I'm
I
saying?
totally got it.
So
Absolutely.
I don't think nothing changed. I think they had a date in mind, a time. They got a team they putting together. I mean, whatever they gonna do, they gonna take their time and milk this money out this boy. They break a nigga before they incarcerate you and give you all your fine. They gonna break that ass. He gonna have to pay for them lawyers and all. They gonna break that ass. They going for the paper. I hope he got all of it in Swiss accounts because everything on this side they going for it. You know it.
You think they're gonna do it that way? You think they're gonna drain his pockets and then say, "Hey, we throwing it in the clink forever"? Like
Well,
that's all I want to know.
I think they gonna try, but you gotta understand P. Diddy 55, 54 years old. Well, they talking about 15 to life. Well, put 15 on
Right.
55. That's 70 years old. You feel me? That's taking the rest of his prime
Right.
away from him because he'll definitely be in paw mode then. You feel me?
Right.
It won't be no more freak offs. That's the
Absolutely.
doggone show.
He gonna be a sugar daddy. He gonna be a sugar
or,
daddy top
or sugar mama.
by
Sugar
the
daddy
time
or
it's done.
sugar
All right.
mama. I'm just
All
saying.
right. I know
Well,
we running a little behind, so we're gonna jump off into this first commercial, man, just so we can pay some bills. After that, we're gonna bring on your next guest. If you want to go ahead and introduce them now.
oh yeah, we're gonna bring Ty up, chocolate Ty, and I'm gonna go to commercial and pay some bills. And as soon as I come back, I'm gonna bring one of the most talented brothers I've ever seen in my life. And I've been around a lot of talented people, you know what I mean? But when I say gifted, sometimes God gives people a gift. This brother here is gifted, and when I come back, I'll introduce him to him. He's known as Chocolate Ty around the city. He's my brother to me. You understand me? BA's own. And when we come back, we're going to set it on fire.
All righty, let's go.
Oh, how about that team win, eh, Whip Dog?
Boys were buzzing out there, Biz.
Man. Nice.
Hey, it's my drink. It's Pink Whitney.
Man, you gotta pass the puck a little bit.
I made you one, buddy.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, cheers. Most ice time you got all night.
Dog.
Boys were buzzing out there, Biz.
Nice.
Hey, it's my drink. Pink Whitney.
Man, you gotta pass the puck a little bit.
All right, all right. We are back. We are back.
What's going on? What's going on? Ty, can you hear me, baby? Are you with me?
Yep, I'm bringing them on right now.
It's the man. It's the myth. It's the legend. Yeah, what's up, Chocolate Ty? What's going on with you, man?
Unmute your mic, Ty.
You muting his mic or mine?
Okay, okay,
No,
okay. I'm
I'm
there.
unmuting his. He was
Yeah.
muted.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
talking, but he was muted.
Oh, okay. What's
Already,
going on?
man.
What?
What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, Ty? Hey, my brother didn't know I knew you, Ty. He tried to tell me all about you. I said, man, you don't have to tell me about that, man. I already know.
Oh,
Ty,
what's happening?
Ty, he slide up in the city about 2015 and he don't think he know my people. You know what I'm saying? What kind of mess is that, man?
Yeah, me and you top, man. We go back 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's been a
30
while,
years.
man. I
It's
was
been a
just
minute.
bragging on your voice, man, and people don't realize a lot of people can sing, but this particular brother right here can sound like anybody. I mean, anybody, and he chooses to sound like himself. But
Hey,
he can actually, from Marvin Gaye to Frankie Beverly, you hear me? I'm talking about the range.
hey, man. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Them
Oh,
some,
it's fact, man. It's well known fact. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. So what's going on with you, man, in the city? I hear you got some shows coming up.
hey, man. God is good, man. Top. I've been in this music game, man, since '91, man. And I'm just thankful that I started out as an R&B singer, and
Yes.
slash rapper. I was they call me Hooker T. Washington because I'm the one that sung all the hooks on every
Yep.
rapper from Cottonmouth to Nemesis to Run C,
Yep.
Triple OC. I mean,
See?
all the greats.
Yeah.
Great legendary hip hop rappers from Dallas. And I'm just thankful to God, man, that over all them years, man, that he never allowed my fire to burn, to dim, to burn out, or my light to dim. You know what I'm saying? Is my light is shining brighter than ever, and my fire is definitely burning ever so bright, man. And I'm just glad to be just living my truth, man, living my purpose, man.
Say, man, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. But I want people to know that it's really real, man. And you got a God given talent, and everybody can't do what you do, you know. Sometimes people get too old to rap or people get too old to dance. What you got, that gift, that spirit from God, that songbird, that voice, man, when you hear it, and everybody know what I'm saying because music is a vibe. And when people can
Right.
hit a certain tone, it's universal. It passes color, it passes age, it passes race. I mean, it passes everything. I mean, just like Marvin Gaye, you can jam "Mercy, Mercy Me" right now, and it's still jamming. Frankie
Mm-hmm.
Beverly, you can put it on right now, and it's still jamming. Now you got
Right.
some songs you listen to, and they was jamming back then. You know what I
Right.
mean? But when
Right.
you got that gift, and man, you got that gift, man. You got that gift, bro. And I'm just proud to be your friend. I give you flowers while you're living. You heard me? And your
Thank
only great you left out of that was me.
Thank
But
you.
next time, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, Top. Appreciate it. That mean a lot, man. For
Say,
sure.
man, when is this next show coming up? You was telling me about. Where is it?
Yeah. Oh man, sure. I'm my next show. Let me rewind it. Let me go back to kind of lead up to. Uh, like I was saying, man, I started out as an R&B singer slash rapper, man, and I had some moderate success. You know what I mean? Until God have a way of putting you on the right track. And He put me on the right path, man. And I tell anybody, He'll God sometimes use people as vessels to bless people. And he'll use people to send a blessing. And that's what he did with Sir Charles Jones, which you know him, he's the king of Southern soul blues music. And I met Charles a few years back, and he took me on his wing, man, and just took a liking to me. And once he heard me sing, he was like, "Brother, you need to switch lanes. You need to
Yeah.
come on over into this Southern Soul because your voice, that's you." And
Yes, sir.
I listened to him, man, and before that, I really wasn't into the Southern Soul thing. There was certain songs I would like, but that just wasn't my thing. But like I say, God used people as vessels to bless people and to put them on the right track, and that's what He used Charles for. And man, but once I came on into Southern Soul, man, I started loving the music, loving that Southern Soul culture. It's real music. It's feel good music, and
That.
the rest is history, man. Once I found my lane, I just have never looked back. You know what I mean? Um,
Yes, sir.
Hey, and it's just to show you how good God is, just to show me that this is where He want me to be. He not only introduced me to the King of Southern Soul, just to validate and make me know this is where I belong. Now look at this. In a few days, on Friday, September the 20th, I'll be performing live here in my city in Dallas, Texas, with who is now the king of Southern Soul right now, Mr. King George. So me and King George will be live in concert this Friday night at the Dallas Convention Center at the Bruton Theater, downtown Dallas, man. And I'm so honored and so grateful, man. I can't wait,
Man,
man. And it's a
man,
sold
look
out
at
concert, dog. Sold
look
out.
at you. Look at you. The sold out the convention center at the crib.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man, my
saying? Like,
hometown. First debut, first debut concert here at home in Dallas, man. And you know, yeah, it's a sold out, not a seat in the house available right now.
say, man, it echoes and it hits me in the heart because me and my brother, the reason why we started the little radio station and when he came to me with it, it was because we wasn't having good music anymore. And so
Mhm.
what he wanted to do was come up with a way that we could get back to some feel good music, something that taught you something, something that said something, something that you could relate to that wasn't angry or upset. You know what I mean? Like, I love you, brother. I love you, sister. Hey, queen. Hey, king. Or we just kicking it right here at the trail ride. Or we just down here at the dance. Some kind
Right,
of way to make us feel good, to change our spirit, to get
for
that
sure.
demon up off of us. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That I'm
Yes, sir.
mad all the time, waking up mad at breakfast. My brother talk about it all the time, Jason, and he was like, man, we got to come up with something. So that's what nostalgic radio is all about. And if you
Okay.
log on 24 hours a day because we up and running, that's what you're gonna hear is feel good music. And I sure would like for you
And,
to drop yours into the
hey,
platform, man.
and Ty, and just to be good with you, I didn't know anything about Southern Soul until I hired my DJ who runs the platform and uploads the music. And when he introduced me to the Southern Soul, that's our number one trending station right now
Wow.
on the network, and we
That's
just launched September 1st. We get
that's
over
great.
3,000 unique listeners every morning. I give my guys the stats every day. People are just logging on and playing. We just literally, because of Southern Soul, signed a deal with 30 gas stations to play the radio station through their gas station
Oh
starting in
wow.
January.
That's great. That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
God, God been good to all of us.
That's great. That is
and
great.
he's right, man. Like, to I heard your music come by one of our DJ's tracks, and I was like, man. And then my bro said, hey, I got him coming to the show, and I was like, yeah. I said, I didn't know that he switched over to Southern Soul. So it was like, hey, I gotta know what this is about. I gotta know what this Southern Soul is about. So we're trying to partner with some people to put together more concerts that we could headline because of, like Top said, we wanted feel good music, old school. Literally right now on the station, Southern Soul is the only up to date music. Everything else is 2000 back. Because can you agree that at 2000, after 2000, every type of music started to change for the negative?
Yeah, most definitely. I can definitely agree with that. Like I say, starting off as an R&B singer and comparing R&B of the 80s and 90s, or even the early 2000s. it's totally different. I understand that, the younger generation, got this so-called culture, as they want to call it. To me, I don't identify with no culture. I'm bigger than a culture. You know what I'm saying? You can't put my music or categorize my music in a culture, because timeless music it withstand cultures. You think about Isley Brothers and Frankie Beverly and Mays and the likes of Marvin Gaye and the likes of all those greats. You can never put them in a culture. They're above the
Exactly.
culture. And that's how I look at my music, man. Is that I write music and sing music, create music, uh, um, to last a lifetime, for generations after I'm no longer here, that they can, my kids and grandkids and just generations can still enjoy. Man, Frankie Beverly's no longer with us, but guess what? We
Right.
still
His
gonna be
music
having them
is.
happy feelings. We
That's
Right.
still
right.
gonna be feeling them joy and pain. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Exactly.
Hey,
I
man,
agree. I agree totally, man. I agree totally with you, Ty. This generation is like almost like generation death to me. I say it all the time. And the beauty of what you're doing and what we're trying to get back to relate is you want to be able to play music that you can play in front of your kids and your grandkids, and you ain't got to stop the music when pastor come over. You can play it at a wedding because you're not offending nobody, and everybody still feel good. All them gals still run out there with their wedding dresses and get in the line dance because you're not
hey,
offending nobody, because you're
oh,
not talking down to nobody, you're not calling nobody out their name. We're having a good time. We feeling good, and there's something to be said, man, about a positive mindset. You know what I mean? And music kind of programs your mind. Them little them waves in your head. You relax. Most people, before they play a game, they thinking of a song. Soon as you pray, your song come on. There you go. You're getting hyped. When they working out, you playing a song. And I do believe that vibe, that music, it's a real thing, man. And that feel good music is what we trying to do on Nostalgic Radio. And I would just ask that you drop some of that music you got into the rotation, man. I just
for
gonna
sure.
keep saying it while I got you on here. You know, you the first artist that I done brought on my station, and it's just because you. Cause I could have, I know a bunch of y'all, but it's like I got to get it straight to off the cello muscle. I ain't gonna even play with it this time, cause
I
God been
appreciate
blessing me. I got this hook up and this hook. Okay, let me go get a heavy hitter, just straight out the gate. You know what I mean? Let me bounce
it.
like Barry Bonds. I'm cheating. I'm going straight home run. Why
Hey man, I appreciate the flowers, man. Hey man,
You deserve it, man.
I stay humble, man, because I know, without God, none of this would be possible, man. So, and I mean, I'm just, man, I wake up happy every morning, man, just to know that I woke up on the right side of the bed, man, and God
Right,
bless
right.
me to live to see a new day where I can sing, I can create, I can just enjoy my family, I can do everything. I was brought up to where we was taught that it's okay to plan for the future, but it's all about living for today, because we're not
That's right.
promised to go to bed tonight and wake up and see tomorrow. So, what good is you to have $1 million in the bank, and it feels good, I bet, to open up that bank app and see that $1 million is sitting in that checking. But guess what? If you pass on tonight, that $1 million ain't gonna be no good to you. You're gonna have a lot of family members trying to fight over it. So I'm all about enjoying life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And
That's right.
with this music, man, I'm on a high, and I'm on an everlasting high, man. And I don't want to come down. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
God's love is everlasting, Ty. So, you just ride it. He ain't gonna do nothing that he ain't supposed to happen. You know what I mean? I think we done evolved to this state for a reason. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
And I think that what you're doing is well deserved because, like you said, God, without God, ain't none of this possible. So the
That's true.
blessings just keep coming, and we just gonna keep thanking Him. We just gonna keep
That's
thanking Him because you know where we come from. You know how I looked at it in the beginning. You know Top back then. And then I know
right.
you probably saying, "Where is Top at?" Here I am, right here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just
Yes,
have
sir.
to adjust. My brother it took my brother a few years to get the twerking right, to get all the tweaks out, but now I'm off and running. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. Loud and clear, for sure.
It took hard work. Trust me, Ty.
Oh, don't start.
A couple, a couple of hammers, a bulldozer, and some construction kit to be like,
You
hey,
got
this is how you got to
to work,
do it.
man. You gotta have some hard work to appreciate it. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Well,
So Ty,
you got to put
I
in the
gotta
work.
ask, where can people find like your latest project and everything that's going on? We got a
Okay.
couple.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Right now, man, you know what I'm saying? Again, my name is Chocolate Sky, the Prince of Southern Soul. I'm right here from Dallas, Texas. I was born and raised in a little country town in East Texas called Kilgore, Texas. That's where I was born, and raised in Dallas. So both of these cities are my homes. Um, I was blessed, man, to come out the gate with the hottest Southern Soul song in music history right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I dropped a new single called Hater. It came out on April the 30th. April the 30th, it debuted. Uh, Me and my partner, BP, did it. What's up, BP? He
What's up,
produced the
CEO?
track. Yeah, CO, man. Hey,
You know
it's
that's my dude, man. You know that's
yes,
my
sir.
dude from high school. We
Yes, sir.
started together.
Samuel
We
Hot, yeah.
started together.
Yes, sir. We talk every day, man. And hey, man, I was on my way to his house one day before we created Hater. I had a bass line in mind. And, I'm always doing that when I'm heading to the studio. I may have some
Yeah,
ideas or something so we can get to
yeah,
work right when I walk in. So he had the keyboard ready. I went over to the keyboard and started playing this bass line, and he picked up right on it, man. And I know how he do. When he pick up on it,
yeah.
I'm gonna go sit down and start writing. So we wrote that song "Hater," man, probably in about 30 minutes, man, from A to Z, man. And who would have ever thought it would have been one of the number one songs in the world, not only in the United States, but in the world. Right now, um, it's been number one 6 times. I was the first artist to knock King George out of first place, out of the number one spot. We've been like battling every week in real time. We battle. But man, my song right now has over 150 million views as of today. You know what I
That is
mean?
what's up.
Woo!
First artist ever. Not no R&B, not
Woo!
no blues, not no rock, not no other artist in music history and Dallas music history has ever raked in that many views in that short a period of time. And I'm
Well, it's
just
my
thankful.
show. It's my
Uh,
show, so I got to say it. My nigga, my nigga, my nigga.
hey,
Congratulations,
man.
congratulations.
Hey man,
Hey,
I'm
congrats.
just thankful, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good place right now, and the song is doing great. Numbers are doing great. I mean, the people are loving it, and what I'm so thankful about this song is it's not a song that's specifically for one race, even though it's Southern Soul. If you go and look at the thousands of TikTok videos that has been created to people have used my song, man. They're every race: white, black, Mexican, Asian, our color, black. I mean, every race of people, man, love this song and has embraced it. And I guess that's the reason why it's so successful right now.
That's what real music do. It crosses over race and gender. Real
Hmm.
music.
Hmm.
That's what it does.
So,
It's
man,
not
yeah,
for it's not for a sector. You can't label it. You can't put it in a generation or a time capsule. You know what I
right.
mean? Because when it's real music, it lasts. I mean, it just does. You can look at all the great artists that we respected and loved. Real music lasts, man. It lasts. Jason, how long do I have before I have to go to this next commercial?
So we about to go take a little break. Ty, we're gonna be right back with our guest right now. Guy, we're gonna go pay some bills real quick. We got if you're looking for a law firm to cover your case nationwide, no matter where you're at, just peep our next commercial break, and we'll be right back.
SessionLawGroup.com. That's SessionLawGroup.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, I'd like you to go to SessionLawGroup.com right now. Call Robert. He will help you take care of all of your medical bills, get your rental car, and get you paid for your pain and suffering. And there is no out-of-pocket expenses. That's sessionlawgroup.com. Sessionlawgroup.com.
Hey, what's going on there, pal?
Can I help you? Yeah, we saw you at the hockey game on.
Yeah, I heard it's a real barn burner.
Do I know you guys?
Well, that depends if you watch the national hockey broadcast.
I'm Ryan Whitney. I got a drink named after me.
Not a big deal.
Look at that. Pink Whitney? It's delicious. No room for you three. You, and that baked potato on your face. See you, fellas.
I invented the thing, you pigeon.
Pink Whitney for legendary moments. Biz, are we losers?
Wit. Yes.
Are we gonna bring him?
We're back. Yep, once you're done with Top. Once you're done with him. So, Ty,
Okay,
welcome
now.
back, guys. Welcome back.
Hey, fam, welcome back. Welcome back.
So what we normally do, Ty, is we ask our guests to stay on board because we normally got a topic of the day for both guests. So we're gonna drop you out and we're gonna have a little discussion and bring on our next guest. All right,
Okay.
so stay behind because we do have he does have a hefty of a question for you at the end
Okay.
that everybody's a part of. All right,
Okay.
but before you go out, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find your music, find everything like that. So that way, and then at the end of the show, we're going to give you another chance. So I like to overload people with the information.
Okay. Okay. My name is Chocolate Ty, and it's spelled CHOCOLIT, like lit, TYE. Got a new single out right now called Hater. You can find it on every platform, music platform known to man. If you title, iTunes, Apple, Spotify, where have you. You know what I'm saying? You can find it online. If you want to download the song, you can go to iTunes, any online music download source, and just go to Google and just put my name in. It's gonna pop right up at the
Pop up
very top.
everywhere. And
Yeah.
y'all, he is not lying about that. I'm telling you right now, just go put that in, and you ain't gonna have to ask no more questions on where to find them at. I promise.
Hey man, I gotta show y'all my signature chocolate tie hater
Oh,
t-shirt. I
Okay.
got the chocolate come in chocolate and black. You can actually go on to on my black dot life. On my black dot life. And it'll pull up all my merch, what I'm saying, for those who want to go on there and purchase my signature t-shirts right now. Hey man, a lot going on right now, man. I got the show this Friday with King George. Also, man, I want to invite all you guys and everybody that's listening. The weekend of Grambling Prairie View, the State Fair Classic. The State Fair opens at the end of September on the 27th, Friday the 27th, which is next weekend. I'm having my official chocolate tie record release Gentleman White Affair is going down next Saturday, September the 28th at the Hillside Social. Beautiful, beautiful place, man, in Cedar Hill, man. I mean, absolutely beautiful, man. We're going to have a great time. Everybody going to be rocking the denim and white. I'm going to be performing live. It's just going to be a celebration of all my accomplishments. Just hanging out with my friends and fans and family, and I'm inviting you guys, man. Hey, y'all come out, and have a great time. Come kick it with me, man. I'm really looking forward to that. And November the 10th, the shows are starting to pick up, man. I got a show in North Carolina. Forget the little city, my bad. Forgive me for that, but it'll come to me. Lewisburg, North Carolina. I got a show with Martellus the singer and some other heavy hitter Southern Soul singers, man. So I'm just, man, everything God don't give you too much you can't handle. So he giving me
amen to that.
what I can handle, and I'm just on for the ride. I'm loving it, and hey, man, it's just a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate y'all platform, man. It's giving me an opportunity to just to shine a little bit, man. It's loud and clear. I mean, hey, man, hey, I wish y'all good luck, man, because this is a
Hey,
beautiful
thank
Oh,
thing.
you.
man.
Thank you so
We
much because we
appreciate
worked
it,
so
man.
hard. You don't even understand. We worked hard just to get it to where it is now. And if you get a chance, please hop over to nostalgicradio.online. And like I said, we got a whole, we're probably the only station that has a genre dedicated to Southern Soul only. There's
Hey,
no other music played on that.
can I give a few little shouts out just real quick?
Yeah, you
Of
sure can.
Hey
course.
man, I definitely want y'all, man. If y'all can add my new song "Hater" to y'all rotation, I got 4 songs out right now. My first Southern Soul song that I ever put out is called "If You Didn't Come to Party," produced by Dallas's own Mr. Shake Them Haters off himself, Mr. Quint Black. He's one of my. I got a great producing team, man. Quint Black, BP did it, which is Co. Rock Love, one of the original members of Dallas's legendary rap group Nemesis, Rock
Yep.
Love. And hey man, these cats done some great music. Shout out to Izzy Miyake out of Tampa, Florida, man. He's another one of my producers, man. So I got a great team. Shout out to them brothers, man, because they didn't went to work for me, man, and they love me so much, man. And the music is beautiful. I can't wait for the world to hear it. Man, just want to thank my family, wifey Heather. I don't know if y'all know about my wife, man, but she's the queen of Kool Aid pickles, queen of candy pickles here in Dallas. Well, in the world, I mean, you know what I'm saying? She got over 200 million views of all her videos on TikTok. She just won the uh, Big Tex Choice Award, which is like the
Yep.
it's the Grammys of the State Fair of Texas. She won first
Yep.
place for creative food. It's called the Texas Sugar Rush, man. So we're on a high right now. Me and wifey both doing great things, man. So I'm definitely
Man.
supporting her right now as well. So God is
And that's
good.
what we And that's what we love to hear, man. That's what nostalgic is all about. So we're gonna go ahead and put you in our back room. Don't go
Okay,
nowhere. We got a topic of the day for you that we
okay.
will. Hey, it's all about changing lives here at Nostalgic Radio. Mister 214, go ahead and do what you do.
Say, man, we're gonna pay some bills, man, and I'll be right back at y'all tie. And I'm gonna bring up my next partner that I went to college with and was kind of like a mentor to me. Cause when I saw him, he was grimy about that, and I could relate to that. And so all I did was want to kind of get on the field when they was on the field, cause freshmen wasn't playing straight out of high school. So when I bring up
sessionlawgroup.com. That's sessionlawgroup.com. If you've been hurt in an accident, I'd like you to go to sessionlawgroup.com right now. Call Robert. He will help you take care of all of your medical bills, get your rental car, and get you paid for your pain and suffering. And there is no out-of-pocket expenses. That's sessionlawgroup.com. Sessionlawgroup.com.
yeah, yeah, she know Richie Rich. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already. Steak.
Okay, okay, we're gonna come back now, guys. Top is on you.
Hey, man. Welcome back, man. And like I was telling y'all before the break, man, I'm finna bring in one of my partners, man, that I've been knowing since college. I mean, just because I'm from the projects don't mean I was stupid. Say, now, with no further ado, I would like to bring up Mr. Emmett Bedford from Bedford Technologies, and we finna chop it up about business. So Jason gonna love this whole segment.
Oh man,
Always, always. Welcome to the
that's
platform, Mr. Bradford. How
that's
you
what's up.
doing?
Great, man. That's what's up. I mean, I'm on a high, man. I'm on a high. I'm sitting back. You guys have brought me into something out of the blue, cause usually, it's a blessing. Cause what I do, my mind has to be, and I think you can relate to this as well, Jason. Dealing with technology, you always in a like a tunnel vision of focus. And so even when Top Dollar called me, man, he tapped in with me and he said, "Hey," and he asked me, reached out, and he was very professional and what it takes really to get with me and go to moving because my stuff has to be solid, right? Getting when you're getting out the gate, hopefully a lot of entrepreneurs and business people they understand this true. The
Yep.
more, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you
Yes,
very
sir.
Yeah,
well.
Yes, sir. We hear
yeah.
you.
The more refined you are, the more sharpened that tool is, you can get out there and you can sustain. Because you see so many people take that roller coaster, brother. But this is where I'm coming in with data. I'm coming in with analytics. I come in with what we call control, visibility, having your hands on that. That's what all we doing from what they call the back end to the front end. I play on both sides,
True.
right? Yeah, with
Right.
Microsoft, I bring in something they call like I'm an ex Microsoft. To know my background, Microsoft called me off the street. I'm a salesperson. I got a degree in criminology from Kansas State. I'll just give you guys a little history. Uh, they started really. I have to go back to probably maybe even Rain Tree. I mean, I listened to your chocolate chocolate tie. We both East Texas brothers. My people are from what they call Gilman, Gladewater, Longview, Upshur County. I grew
Okay,
up
I
in
know what that is.
Yeah, I grew up in Forney. Jumped off what I call came from that Forney Jackrabbit. I jumped off my jump off of Ranger Junior College, RJC. Shout out. That's where me and Top Dollar tapped in. I mean, connected, man. And I'm talking about in a goon land, goon world. But yes, sir. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we what 18, 19 years old jumping out there. We
Yes,
didn't have
sir.
no NIL money or nothing.
None of that.
None of that. All we had to do, I mean, no, we didn't have no facilities, no nothing. So we jumped out there, like we said, and we started that game. And I kind of started my path. I think I majored in like criminology, went to Kansas State, did my thing there in the Big Eight. I played against some great talent from Barry Sanders to Harley Dykes, Cordell Stewart out of Colorado, you name them, Nebraska, all of them. Who
Hey,
is it?
that's my home. You played
Broderick
with Tommy
Thomas.
Frazier. Yep.
All of them. Who was the black quarterback back then? Steve Taylor, right?
Yep. Yep.
See where I'm going? That's me, man. So I'm being honest. So paid my dues. Spent my time up in Kansas City. Did my thing up there with Kansas City. Me and my ex-wife at the time, and a beautiful son that I have now. I mean, just I can't explain how intelligent and how proud I am of my son, and and the job that he's doing with my grandson and my granddaughter. But this bringing me up because I'll get talking, but bringing me on where I'm at today, and with that technology, man, is just and then getting on this platform, I really didn't know what to expect. But the most no, I'm serious. But the most beautiful thing out of it, where I got caught up at, you guys knocked my shoes off. You impressed me, man. Whoa, 'cause I came in, I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I said, no, these brothers, these brothers playing, man. These brothers
A
get
lot
Now,
of
down.
hold
people,
on.
and you'll be
When you
shocked. A
first
lot.
met me, when you first met me, Dub, I wasn't playing then.
No, I told you, Crush. I call him Crush. Cause my younger brother is like, be honest, the Top Dog is like my youngest brother, like Hero. He called him Bone Crusher. He had a unique way of coming, what we call coming out the tunnel, coming out the dress room. Nigga came out ready. I mean,
Something I don't know. Something I'm just finding out.
he came out. I mean, we facing people. Boy came out beating his chest, and I love that.
Right.
Look what I do. I beat my chest. I'm a bona fide salespeople, make no qualms of it. I get
You can't.
all the time. Yeah.
Here's the thing I try to teach Top every day, and we talk about it all the time because he always giving me compliments about how much technology I'm on, what I'm about, and what I'm doing. But I try to teach my team. My biggest thing is I educate my team all the way around on new technology. I'm a soft, just like you. I'm from the Midwest though. I'm from Nebraska originally. I'm a Cornhusker for life. Um, so when it comes down to it, when I moved to Texas, I was like a fish out of water because my dad played for the Cowboys. My brothers them grew up there, but I didn't know anything about it. So when I turned around and came down, it was like I got blessed to be able to meet, like I said, a lot of the artists, a lot of the people, but nobody was moving in the business realm. They were moving to entertainment, but it was a lot of them that just did not understand the business. Give you a little history. My background is in criminal. I have a degree in criminal justice. I mean, degree in political science, master's in criminal justice, a doctorate in descriptive marketing, and a software development bachelor's. So the platform that we're on, I sat down with my brothers and I said, hey, like he said about the music platform, as we were building that platform, I said, hey guys, we're not just talking about the radio station. I need a platform that'll allow us to go live on our podcast, but bring it in such a professional way that is not like every other platform. Well, there was no other one out there. I partnered with some friends of mine, and that's when Top told me about you, and he was like, "You're gonna love this guest I got." So I'm
Yeah,
anxious to
because
hear.
I just
Go,
No,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Jason.
no, go
I
ahead, Top.
just know that I just know once we get on the back chat and I can get y'all on the phone together, that I'm gonna be able to take another step. I always try to line mine up. I'm strategic with it. I play chess, not checkers. I did it like this for a reason. No, I did it like this for a reason, and I wanted Emmett and Ty both to see what I was doing. Those are two of the brothers that I respect that stays busy and don't complain. They steady work their craft. They do their thing. Emmett been doing this thing since I bumped back into him. He been on it. He been sending me emails, sending me messages, and I couldn't wait till I lined all my stuff up and got it together where I could present it in a professional manner and say, okay, E, what you think? And then I know you're gonna be like, okay, I'm doing it like this. And they're gonna be
Let's
like, boom,
go.
now just plug,
Let's
let's
go. You
plug it in.
on. Hey, man, hey, boy, don't get me hype. Don't get me hype.
Okay.
Hey, I run with it for real. And I run.
I
I
need
mean,
you to
and
run
for
with it.
real, I run with it. I show. I give the key to the kingdom, but we sitting there because like I say, Jason know about data and cloud, but
Hey,
we gonna reach. Hey, when they see us coming, really the way I got, and I say we. You hear me?
I
Because
appreciate it.
you hear
I
me?
need it.
I
I
mean,
need it.
everybody is we. Call me, tap
That's right.
in, just like you did, dollar, and watch what I do. I'm gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I ain't bringing no negativity towards nothing. I never have. You know me, E, and my team. It's like my family, and we lining it up, trying to knock the bowling pins down. We being strategic with it. We ain't playing no games, and nothing's off the table. That's why mine's is called Real Talk Dallas After Dark. You know, when it get dark, you get it real. You know, we kind of have barbershop talk on my show to where how do you feel? You don't have to be right, but you got the right to have an opinion. And so on the show, E, I like to make sure that when we present a problem, that I come with a solution. I don't want to just be complaining about this and that and this and that. Well, what can we do about it to fix it? And at this time, with all the technology that's around now, all the research, all of the backdrop, we can be able to sit down as intelligent people, and even those that's not so intelligent, and agree to disagree that some of the things we're doing not good for our people. So how do we fix it? I don't want to keep saying, well, they doing this, they doing this, they doing. How do we fix it? So I just need all of the help I can to reach my people, man, to reach the masses, because I'm black and unapologetic, but I ain't no racist. I got white friends, Mexican friends, Chinaman friends, Korean friends, and I
Amen.
mean friends, people. I'm talking about friends I can call and they'll come faster than some of these brothers Jason hanging out with,
Real
calling
talk.
themselves my buddy. Call them themselves my buddy. So, the color thing, when I say my nigga's my nigga, that don't mean he black. Let me say that. My white brothers is my niggas too. I know that don't sound right and it ain't professional, Jason. It's just how I feel, and it's how we get down. You know what I mean? I went to an integrated high school. I came up out of South Dallas. You know how I get down, man. And I need all of the help that I can bring to my team and present in a professional manner. And you were the first dude on my mind that I thought about. And when it come to helping my platform grow and somebody that I could promote, that was genuinely a good person. I thought about Ty because of my relationship with him and knowing his work. Me and him got a mutual friend that we didn't bring up. I call him Mad Wisdom, but his name is John. And he's an artist and a rapper, and he goes back and forth from New Orleans to Houston, but he's a good brother. You know what I mean? And when I say good, not only talented, his spirit is right. They don't bring you down when they come around. They lift you up. They always pushing forward. And that's what we're gonna do with this platform, man, on Nostalgic Radio. I need you to hook up, man, and help me get this thing as big as we can get it and go as far as we can go with it, man. What you think about it?
The name of the show says tell everything. If you guys are really on to nostalgic, um, um, Jason, you'll be able to relate to this. My approach to everything that I go, and with Microsoft, it's in my DNA. Everything I do is in my come from my DNA, so it's going to be natural. So let me give you an example about what I'm saying. I deal with data, right? So
Yep.
anything that going when I'm spending and working data, whether I'm drilling off in SQL, SQL, Azure Cloud, and I'm doing that, what are we really doing? The ones that's doing it, what are they doing? That's going to really do it and do it right. And Obama showed some of it during his campaign. It's called we're going to work that holistic platform. You understand what I'm saying, brother? It's like going to a
Yep.
doctor. We're going to cure your whole thing.
But what I love is I try to teach these people they don't understand the power of data. Data moves everything, right? We're correct on that, right? Data moves everything around us. It moves everything that we do. And so when I chose nostalgic radio, it was because we're saying we want to make a change. But I was saying I want to make a change that will make people so sick that they're gonna understand how lost they were without it. And
Definitely.
based on the data I collected, I just did a poll on, hey, what music is everybody coming back to? When I started getting calls on concerts, and as I'm putting those concerts together, people like, I don't want these new artists. Can you go back and get this artist? Can you go back and get New Edition? Can you go get these Southern Soul artists? Can you go get these people? And as I saw that, I'm like, man, remember old radio stations used to play that type of music, but
You
if you
on
pay
to
attention now, they don't.
Man, you guys are rocking and rolling. I'm just everybody. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all go to my website. The first thing you're gonna see on there is my what is it gonna be, the branding, and I'm probably
Yes.
one of the first ones, right? I'm gonna be honest. As a nigga out of California, Texas, you see smarter AI. I got that damn AI down to a science. So when you're talking this AI on the back end, airware, right? So I'm running automation and pipe it out. So I don't everything that you talk about, some of that manual and what they call it, manual tasks. I didn't already remove that with
Right.
AI. That's I'm playing God out here, man.
Yep.
I ain't on shame. We there. That's what ain't no need. We there. Stores everywhere. We better get for
Right.
real about this.
And that's one of the things I'm teaching my team right now, the power of AI. I got another brother and he's on here listening to us right now. CEO man, like he's my younger little guy that I met. I brought him onto the team and to understand I'm teaching him more and more how AI is really effective. Like I said, my doctors really pulled AI into me and poured it into us for a whole year to understand it, to pipe, like you said, pipeline about it, learn how to pull the, like everybody else, prompt. I literally know what questions to ask and what questions
Amen.
will link it together.
Amen.
I'm not
Amen.
prompting it to do anything. I'm telling it what I
A
need it to do.
Amen. Preach to me. These dummies on many people running like,
Premeditated.
hey, it's 3 or 4 AIs already out there above where we at, and people don't even know it. Like generative AI, they don't know what that is. Advanced AI, it's like a
Right.
bot. You understand what I'm saying? So where you going, I'm
Yeah.
already feeling you. That's where the next AI is coming. They don't even understand how bad we could really be. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. We could really be this world where you guys are at. I'm gonna tell you my passion, man. When I got into this stuff, and the guy, the CEO that run Microsoft right now, his name is
Right.
Sanchez, an Indian guy. I'm
Yep.
being honest with you. He know me
Hmm.
because I sold that much damn shit for them, right? He has a little daughter. Let me give y'all guys the game. At the time he had a baby girl or daughter. That young girl was full paraplegic. That was his passion at Microsoft and driving him in development all that technology. To the point now, I think that little girl is walking and stuff. So You guys be very careful about when you're seeing so many people. These people are doing things from points. You know what I'm saying? From certain internal drive that we can't even understand.
Yeah,
I was just amazed when I saw. You have to see that child, a full constraint. I'm talking neck down, and this man has that much power, that much money, and I'm sitting in there. That made me get my whole heart up to Microsoft. That's why I have nothing but love for that company, man. Cause I
yeah,
saw that
and I
people. Yeah, I'm being
I love
honest.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
love.
love them.
He's trying to cure his daughter with technology.
And but tech AI is the next form of medicine, though, and people don't even understand it. AI is growing so rapidly that they're just showing us bits and pieces. I got into a debate with someone the other day because they tried to tell me when AI was created, and I was like, "You need to do your research. Don't think it just popped up out of nowhere. It's been on the platform. It's been working. They just use us to develop it without us knowing."
Yeah. Like, and well, we can stop saying AI and stuff like that, Jason, because, like I said, I go with data. You see my hands and all this. First thing they
Yeah.
teach you, first thing they teach you is muscle retention, right? Everything's in
Yes.
muscle retention, right? Your brain,
Yes.
everything. Because we say, why is this saying?
He went out. Can you hear me, Top? He
Yeah, I can hear you. You going in and out, Emmett,
Hey, you
when you
put
was
yourself
talking
on
to
mute,
somebody.
Emmett. You
I'm
put
sorry.
yourself on mute.
I'm sorry. I accidentally hit the button. But machine
That's
learning,
okay. Go ahead, buddy.
it's machine learning, guys.
Yes.
At the end of the day, like grandma, that machine, you doing it already. Like my mom and them used to make. I don't know. Like I said, I'm maybe a little bit old, but my mom and them used to make soap out of lye. They make
Right.
soap, putting wash your clothes. So you can think. Now those people just y'all calling AI was going. It just got up on top of it, and now same stuff, same thing, same process. What you put in there, it's make you know what I'm saying. They just picked up that muscle retention. They picked up that they're learning you what the keys, how you think, how fast. That's all it's doing. That's
Yeah.
why it's going to algorithm and all. But I stack mine, right?
Right.
That's why Microsoft said Google, Microsoft Stack, Google Suite. Y'all see where we go? Work platform. That's why when I'm looking at these applications, cause I'm a stack on you. Music stack. The more you can stack, data used to be expensive. I used to sell data storage warehouse, right? That's why you Microsoft. What is it? God, Walmart produces more damn data you can believe on a daily basis, just with their surveillance systems from all that
Right.
camera. Right? Yeah.
I was telling somebody that, man, I have a platform that I help build called Zoom Info. It's the number one data collecting service in the world. When they brought me in to help them do that, it's one of the ones that we use now to run. I use that platform to run my driven marketing because they already have it. You'll be shocked how many people freely give up
Jason,
their
let me hear you.
information.
Let me hear you say that again, cause
Okay.
and be careful.
I said,
No. Let me speak with you. Okay, be careful here because
okay.
this and you have the opportunity to edit this in life. Let's be. You just said Zoom info, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now I outline. You got Zoom info. You got Seamless. I
Yep.
run Apollo. Zoom is a solace. Now, Jason, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I run partnership. These guys know I'm a full blown salesman, so they call it a nigga like me to get in their back pocket because they know I can go renegade style and beat up people, right? Going to guerrilla, what
Right.
we call guerrilla
Right.
marketing, right? Boom.
Yep.
That's what top. I come right in your damn jaw. I have no back because I go back to people like damn, what's this old white dude had all the money here? Oh, when he didn't died now. Parole, right? What was his name?
Yeah. Perot.
Y'all know Perot, right?
Ralph.
Y'all remember
Ralph Perot.
Ross
Yeah.
Perot? Ross
Yeah.
Perot. I go back to slam dunking motherfuckers like Ross Perot. Walking in there, dumping them on their head, walk out the door. He done signed me a $250,000 contract. He said, "Now I ain't got nothing but love for you. If everybody was like you, America would be a different world." Okay, so you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Where we at? 'Cause I want to make sure I'm clear where we at right now. What brought us? What got? Where were we at, Jason? Where
We
we
were
was
talking about Zoom Info. I was telling you
Zoom
about the
info,
platform Zoom Info.
that data, okay? Zoom. Your hands probably was in there somewhere, right? But let me
Yep.
explain. That shit is high kind of still, right? For whatever
Yep.
reason, and I need that damn mobile number to close it. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying, PJs? We and
Yep.
then we go
Yep.
and we already because we just connect. We got close because we at that SMS. You understand what I'm saying? I can hit your pocket. Like
Absolutely.
everybody knocking me because you can't for free. You're not gonna hit people pockets in Facebook Messenger. So you the man. So you talking some real business, but now you have all the email campaigns, email marketing
Yep.
campaigns that came out like Active Campaign, Constant Contacts. They're doing it all.
I'm like
Mailchimp.
you. I'm
They're
I'm
doing it
I'm a
all. You
straight
feel me?
guerrilla marketer. Yep,
I'm,
I teach
I'm
my
I,
team. I'm
I
a straight guerrilla
you
marketer.
guys.
I'm slapping you in the face with everything. I'm
If you
slapping you in the face with everything that we need to do because I try to tell my people over and over. I talk about this every day. You can stay on social media if you want to, but that's only one form of marketing. Hey, I still do billboards. I still do magazines. I still do the things that people get up. People with money get up every day and read the newspaper. Do they or do
right,
they not? So why are
right,
we not advertising in the newspaper more than we are on social media?
right.
Social media just found a way to get people who didn't understand it to spend money.
That's all they
But
doing.
when
They
I
just
come
try.
in
Yeah.
with my business, when I come in to help them build, I'm saying no, you need to create a budget because we're going to go with this campaign.
Amen.
This they're
That's
like,
all.
why are we doing this when we could just do this? And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. Social media is the bottom pit of the budget that we
Everybody,
save that for last.
everybody got a damn budget. They just don't know it. I just have to get you
Right,
to bring that budget up for you to see that budget. I don't give a damn if you buying tennis shoes or whatever. I can show you that budget because the budget's not most of the time, like I said, Zoom. The budget's not. I don't need much to go play the damn game, right? It's how long we gonna maybe need to play the game in your market. That I
right,
don't know that I'm gonna have to drill to get that data and that information to come back to you realistically and say, hey man, can we make this run?
right. And that's what you're seeing now is a realistic. I use data to figure out how to build something that was needed. I didn't just go and say, "Oh, I want to do this tomorrow." I looked up and said, off of TikTok alone, every time somebody goes live, they're playing old school music in the back. Every time somebody goes live from Facebook, they're playing old school. They're not playing this new music. Why? Because it's our generation that is we're craving that let us feel good music, let us be where we are. So that's I created my target market to come back, and like you heard me tell Ty, for us to just launch September 1st, and my team is like, how are we moving so fast? Well, I created something that was needed.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
that would blow my mind with Top Dog. I'm not gonna lie, and all of you guys, your brother. This would blow my mind is how the a lot of people don't have the dynamics when we're dealing with any damn thing. That especially Top Dollar smart brother, man. I have to give out you how we overlapping. I was even when Chocolate Top. I said, man, how they collaborating? I mean, they just not collaborating in one line. He's built it's a multi line. I'm like, damn, it's kind of a little bit of my level the way he's doing it.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
we're
saying? 'Cause
doing it.
I can segment easily. Really, you understand what I'm saying, brother? I can do some
Yep.
segmentation and let that data and set them pipes up to flow how they need to flow.
Well, I do it. I do it with my main company. It's called Promote Until Something Happens. Nostalgic is just a branch, but I have other businesses, restaurants. I flip homes. I have group homes. I have a ton of things that correlate with what I do. If you catch me in a lane, most people try to keep me in that lane before they find out everything that I got going on. And like you
Wow.
said, I learned to build pipelines based off of. But my
Wow.
very first pipe was saying, hey, if you got a business that you don't know how to get off the ground, me and
Mhm.
my team want to help you do it.
Amen. Amen. Yeah,
And
boy.
then from there, I started reaching out into, hey, what about the music? Well, a lot of the artists back in the days when I first started in Dallas, they didn't understand the purpose of having branding and how to brand your company and brand who you were and make sure that brand was there because let's talk. The data shows that people buy by brands more than they buy by if I know you. If your
Hmm.
brand is out there, I'm gonna spend $2,000. If I just know you, I'm probably gonna try to negotiate for 100.
All
and
right,
that's
man.
just how it works.
I'm gonna be honest, man. You're a more bad motor scooter than me. The only thing what make me, I'm not scared of nothing, and I'm going. Hey, ain't nobody gonna beat me in the grind, cause
Each
I'm,
other.
huh? I'm
Am I on my third? Am I on my third thistle or what?
man. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, watch how I flip this. Jason, I want you to remember one thing. I'm not nowhere. I can't play with you and your technology. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. I'm a full blown ass salesperson, man. Everybody in the world know when they hear me talk. I'm a full blown. I'm just a brother that had to eat and learn technology to eat. You feel where I
Right.
go? Like you flipping home, and yeah, that's what I did. Like all the rest of it. That's my hustle. That's how I got up on. I didn't want to start, you know what I'm saying, control my money, right? How I eat.
Yes, sir.
Well,
But my
well, you know you.
mouthpiece of my money maker, I'm not gonna lie, I can sell the stuff. And I know it from and you say, why? Because at Microsoft, I'm selling multi-million. My quarter at Microsoft was $3.3 million a month. Listen, guys,
Right.
$3.3 million a month selling data to American Online. These companies will tell you, these companies know me. HP, any of them, to the biggest of the bad say, the nigga roll know data, how to get it, and where we go to market. And then you're gonna play with the Bud Wipes out there. You know, the Cowboys want to be a redneck. Be a redneck. You're gonna starve food. You ain't gonna take no food home to your people messing with me. I'll starve you out.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
I go put that knowledge over on their competitor, man, to drive. So I play this damn game. I'm a salesman, man. They do not want to F with me around this kind of stuff because I play it to I ain't played on $6.6 billion deal, bro. For real.
Okay.
For real.
Well, say, guys, Emmett, I want to pay a few bills, go into commercial, and when
Okay.
we come back, I want to bring Ty back, and I want to have you back, and I'm gonna bring up a subject, and I want to give both of y'all a chance to speak on it. I talk about relevant things in our community and our society, things that's going on, not just with the black race, but just in general. And I got some interesting views, and I want to hear how y'all look at it. Current news and how it's popping, the 411 and the 214. Like I said, this is Dallas After Dark every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. with your boy, Mr. 214, 21 Joe, top dollar himself. Yeah, also.
It starts with good conversation. Music, strictly the classics. Dress code, fabulous.
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Best enjoyed in peace and quiet. This is my maker's moment, and I make it remarkable.
Hi, Dad. This is our maker's moment, and we make it remarkable.
Nah, your boy Joe, that nigga the real deal. All y'all niggas the real deal. Y'all authentic and genuine. So I'm not gonna bullshit. And one thing about it, ain't nobody fuck with. I'm being honest. When I say that you know that's why I roll. I just roll like that. You fuck with my people, you gotta deal
Welcome
with
to
me.
the game, baby. Welcome to the game. Shut down Coney. He dub himself. Now we shut down this business world. Coming back off break, guys.
All right, we're coming back right now, guys.
Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. I done let y'all meet a couple of interesting brothers, very talented in their own rights, true entrepreneurs, go-getters, not bullshitters. And that's what it's about, man. In order to build, you got to deal with people that's going forward. My daddy always told me, if you hang around 9 broke ass niggas, you're guaranteed to be the 10th. None of these brothers y'all see on the screen is broke, but me. So let's get it. Now, Ty, Emmett,
Yes, sir.
Jason, they caught the diddler today, man. They caught old P. Diddy, man. They went on, picked him up. The feds picked him up now, not New York State Police. The feds picked him up.
Okay.
Now, everybody has interesting things to say about it. I'm gonna start with you, Ty, because you've been away from the screen for a minute, and I want to know what you think about P. Diddy in his current situation. I mean, do you think he getting justice? Do you think he guilty of what he charged? How do you feel about it? The whole Sean Cuffy Holmes, what they call him, homo thug, the whole nine. How you feel about it?
And, I look at it like this, man. Nobody's above the law, no matter how much money you got, how much power you got. You know,
Yeah.
if the guy is truly guilty of the claims that everybody is saying that he's guilty of, if he's found guilty, hey man, he has to pay the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That speaks for me, you, or any other guys on this podcast. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If he is found guilty, I just hope that all his children um, is everything is set up because he have very young children, and all his children are set up because from what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing with the racketeering and the was the other charge
The abuse,
um,
Sex
sexual
trafficking,
assault.
sex
sex
trafficking.
trafficking. Yeah, those two charges alone will put him away forever if he's found guilty, man. And it's sad because he got beautiful children, and I just hope for them, man. I don't really think I don't know P Diddy to speak on him. I know about as much as y'all know. But I just look at it like this, man. Like I say, no one is above the law, and if he's truly used his money and power to mentally and physically abuse anyone, um, man, he and anybody else has to pay the price, man. You know, and like I say, I would speak on myself if I was doing those same type of things. If I got caught up, hey, I got caught up, and I got to pay the price because God allows us to choose which cup we want to drink out of. We can either go His way or we can go Satan's way, and everybody had that choice of which way they want to go. You got to keep in mind, Satan was God's best, most beautifulest angel, and he's a God himself, and he grants money and power and all that to his people, as well as how God does to us. So, but at the same time, man, what you go that way, there's ramifications when things go down. It's gonna go down. You know what I mean? So I think all of us, man, as men, um, we need to just take from this, man. It's a lot of families, man, has been hurt, and for all these people who have came forward, and all the ones that have yet to come forward, like I listened to that New York DA speak this afternoon,
Yeah,
and he basically told them, "Hey, look here, y'all. Anybody else that's a part of this, know that you're guilty, a part of this. We're gonna give y'all an opportunity to come forth. Y'all come to us because if we have to come to you, that's when it really gets real. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
hey, man, I'm just thankful that I'm not. I'm 55 years old, man, and I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, and I got partners that smoke. I just have never been the type of person that can be influenced, in a
Right,
negative way. I don't like people with
right,
negative energy. That's friends,
right.
family. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? My circle is very small, and I keep it that way, man. I like to just channel positive energy, receive it as well as give it, man. And ain't nothing right about sex trafficking, ain't nothing about racketeering, ain't nothing right about anything that's not on the side of God, man. And that's how I try I live my life. I ain't gonna even say that I try. I live my life that way. So
Okay, okay.
yeah. That's just
All
what I
right.
feel. Like I said, I don't know the guy to speak on him. I just I pray for his family.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, the low philosophy, your outlook on it. So, E Dub, what you think about this booty pedophile? I mean, P Diddy.
Boy, I think you. I think you. First of all, I got. Hey, man, my brother Ty. Man, you should be a politician because you did a great job with that one. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I will. I'm the kind of from my viewpoint. I'm in agreement with everything you said, for real, 100%. Um, the as being a brother, right? That I have seen people, you know what I'm saying, deal with, and what all are celebrities, right?
Mhm.
Some people need to be locked away, right? Now you're talking to the, I guess the car stuff coming up. Some people deserve and need to locked away and all that kind of stuff. So I can't say from a treatment what if that can be treated, if it can't be treated, or how much time. I can't say that. But I know we do have one problem here in America: it's over incarceration, over penalized around our people. Right. So I'm not gonna get out there and go to beating on that bandwagon with whoever do that, Kamala Harris. I'm not pedophiles and kids and stuff now. Um, the proof, if that's evidence and that proof is really out there, but it's hard to say what's real now in this damn time, unless you know. But if they found they got that kind of proof and evidence, it's going to be hard to get any lenience for me to feel lenience and have any mercy with the allegations. And I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I don't play them games. I don't play touching a woman. I have never touched a woman. I never will touch a woman like that. I don't have to. My mother didn't raise us like that. If you want me to be 100, I can tell you how my mother raised us, but she didn't raise us like that. Okay. Um,
Right.
so that's my opinion, and I'm not a big fan, and I understand these systems. And then you got Donald Trump, and then it could blow up into something that we usually don't miss. They usually don't miss us when they go to hit us on the hand or whatever they're doing. Right, the court's going to hit us. But who is it? R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Donald Trump still walking around here, a damn pedophile. That's what we're dealing.
Exactly.
That's what
And
that's my
finna
Exactly.
be
right.
finna
That's
be
the issue here.
president again.
And man, yeah, come on, man. So it get real sickening here. It gets, you're talking about something that's almost sickening. You got one man. Our kind, we go to jail. We go to penitentiary. They this is. I'm just saying this. They have another side. That's the truth. That's the
Okay.
I
fact.
agree.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's
Now,
what make it
Jason.
really tough.
Yeah.
I
Now,
mean,
Jason.
after them two, I don't know if I want to come into this conversation because you know how I feel about it. If he
What?
was doing what they say he was doing, what Ty said is absolutely right. He should get the book thrown at him, especially when it comes to kids. Being somebody who has group homes that protect children, that protect women, that do the things that I do. He needs the book thrown at him. But at the same time, I gotta agree with my man down below because at the end of the day, if we know how harsh some of the crimes can be put against us to create a false narrative,
Yeah.
which potentially could
Yeah.
put some of us away for wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that based on the evidence, if they really just go off the evidence, then it shouldn't just be Diddy going to jail because we all know that the way it runs, if he was doing it and other people were there and they allowed him to do it, if it was us, I'll put it to you like this coming from the streets. If I sold dope and all three of y'all were around me when I did it, they're not gonna let all three of y'all go just because y'all tell on me. Let's be honest. That's how I
Okay.
feel like this should be moving. If you were there when he was creating the acts and the crimes, and everybody in that whole thing that saw the kids, that saw him beating on that girl, that saw all the actions, they should get the same punishment. Because you could have stopped it,
Okay.
you could have did something to do it, but in our culture, we kind of shut up and let people handle their own business, right?
Right. I'm gonna get in here and we're gonna run it back through one more again. But now I'm gonna chime in like this. It's the saddest part to me is I watch a billionaire brother be towed down. That's the sad part to me in the media. I don't see no other race. turn down their superstars or their role models like that. And yeah, he was a role model because he started out DJing parties and he worth $500 million. That's a role model to me. But the accusations, if you get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you get so many people keep saying the same things about you now. You in the feds, see they we mentioned proof a while ago. Say if it's proof. Yeah, if the feds got him, it's proof. The feds don't come and guess. They don't come get you to play musical chairs. When they come, they sit you down. And like you said, they
That's
gonna
true.
hit you right on the hand. They gonna nail that casket shut. Now the difference to me, in a in sick minds are sick minds. But the difference in the R. Kelly situation, for example, is Robert had a bunch of girls in the house and everybody said he was holding them hostage, but all the parents knew where the kids was.
Yeah.
All the parents was driving Lexuses and BMWs and Beamers and shit. See, it's some accountability there to where them babies were sold and they was messed over. They was actually fucked off and he deserved whatever they gave him. But Bill Cosby. Now they say Bill getting them pills and knocking them down. Well, why did they wait till he 80 to say something?
40 years.
If that was the case. Before he tried to buy Fox or whatever it was,
Yeah.
CBS, see, he was
Yeah.
by one of the
CBS.
major networks.
Yeah.
Now, before that, Bill was fine. Jello pudding and all of that. They had the Fat Albert. I mean, no, we recycled Bill at a certain point. The Fat Albert clothes and everything. He
Yeah.
was fine. But when he tried to make a power move
Yeah.
and get one of those main media outlets, the way you
Yeah.
can kind of control the narrative. See, if you own it, you can dictate what's there, what happens, what's said, what's presented, how it's presented. When he started that, that's the other side of the story that people don't talk about. P. Diddy, what got him is they got him on film kicking that girl and beating her like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and then he settled with her. See, you
They
don't pay
said,
people if you're not guilty. If I'm not guilty, you can accuse me of something, and I don't care how rich I am. But before I give you $30 million, I'm gonna counter sue you for slander. I'm gonna sue your broke ass. And
mhm.
if I didn't do it, I'm not gonna pay you $30 million. I might give somebody $20,000 something because I don't want to go to court, but
Right.
$30 million. So for me, I look at all that in a nutshell and say, that messing with kids, man, that drugging and messing with kids,
Yeah.
that part of the whole shebang, children, that sleeping with Justin Bieber and all that kind of shit. And I mean, say, man, it takes a sorry SOB to prey on a child when you can just go ask the woman for some and she'll give it to you. And I don't care if you can meet a woman at Walmart. Just go in there and go buy you some tissue or something and tell her to come here. She gonna walk right away. Come here. She gonna say, "What you want?" You know what I want. She gonna walk right over there to you.
Yeah.
It takes a weak ass. Oh, wait, let me get this right. It takes a sorry SOB to prey on a child, man. Now, that same mindset, what man ever has to beat up his woman? That's not your woman if you can't protect her if you're beating
Yeah.
on her.
Yeah.
So
100.
that part of the game, see, as a man, our job is to provide and protect. Well, damn, if who gonna protect her from you if you beating on her? See, that's not love. You can't beat a woman and make her love you. You can't beat another grown person and make them love you. If a woman love you, she gonna do what you ask her to do because women choose men, men don't choose women. This power thing that he got, and all of the brokers in it. Now, Jason, you said something very interesting. You were talking about all of the people that were involved when it was going down. There will be some deals made, and I do believe that this is why the feds have took their time with this case. And if y'all notice, the feds always take their time. But when they
Yeah.
come, your ass always go to jail. See, didn't nobody else arrest P. Diddy? Didn't nobody else go and activate the search warrants? Yeah, Homeland was there, but they was there with the feds. See, because they were told about the guns and the arsenal. Well, yeah, any rich nigga from Brooklyn worth $500 million and got a $12 million home here and a $40 million home. Yeah, he gonna have an arsenal because he gonna feel like he need to protect himself. So I do believe that we are overly sentenced, but this particular crime, fuck him. fuck him and feed him fish eggs. And I'm
I,
sorry.
I think you did that, boy. And that's yeah, I feel you, man. It just it's really tough, man. With all the guys and
It's
all that
sad.
with all
It's
that
sad, Emmett.
pedophilia stuff, it's so bad, man. That
That part.
yeah,
That part though.
nah,
Even a grown punk can go to down there for
yeah,
green or what down there for lemon or somewhere and tell another punk to come here and they go hook. Why are we messing with these babies, man?
Hey man,
Oh yeah, well, I wanted to ask these guys this, man, and this is just a feel good question to make everybody kind of change the mood, swing, kind of see what your mind's at. Y'all know I love sports. Emmett, me and you met on the football field. You know what I'm saying? First time I met you, you had them guns hanging out them shoulder pads. Hey, Ray, who there? You know what I'm saying? But my question is about the Hall of Fame class. 2024 Hall of Fame class. I think it's kind of weak myself. Now y'all tell me what y'all think, and then the piggyback off of that is I want to know who you think your snub is. Who is your Hall of Fame snub? That don't mean they played 20 years or 10 years. When you saw them, is that what that was? You know what I mean? That's what a Hall of Fame is to me. When you saw him, you're like, God damn. That's a Hall, and everybody had that same saying. Now, this year's Hall of Fame class was Dwight Freeney, the defensive end for the Colts. He played, 10, 12 years, very productive. And then Devin Hester, maybe the coldest return man we've ever seen, because, they don't really let special team guys into the Hall of Fame. To get that gold jacket, you have to play one of the pivotal positions. The next one they have is wide receiver Andre Johnson for Houston Texans. Now I think he was beast mode, but that's everybody's opinion. Is he a Hall of Famer? Defensive end Julius Peppers with the Panthers, freak, just an athletic freak. Remind me a lot of Big Burt. You hear me, E-Dub? And then you have linebacker Patrick Willis, 49ers. Now out of that list, for me personally, I'm gonna go first because I brought up the subject, and y'all can chime in as you see fit. But I think Patrick Willis is a Hall of Famer. Well, let me say this. First of all, a Hall of Famer to me is somebody you don't have to think about. See, if you call their name out, if I say Barry Sanders, you say Hall of Famer.
already,
If I say Randy Moss, you say Hall of Famer.
already.
It's no question. You don't have to build a case or argument for him because everybody saw him. That's what a Hall of Fame is to me. Now the criteria has changed over the years. They letting a bunch of borderlines in to me. That's why it was such a good topic for me personally. Now Patrick Willis, Hall of Famer to me. Julius Peppers, Hall of Famer to me. Andre Johnson, Hall of Famer to me. And Devin Hester. If you're gonna put a return man in, yeah, Devin Hester's a Hall of Famer. Now the
Yeah,
one that I struggle with is Dwight Freeney, and he was good, but was he a Hall of Famer? When you got people like Joe Klecko and all them that's
yeah.
not in, and Harvey Martin, people that play defensive end that's not in, is Dwight Freeney a Hall of Famer? So to me, he would. What do y'all think about this year's 2024 Hall of Fame class?
Yeah, man, really, the only person I could think of out of that whole group is Peppers. You know what I'm saying? He was a great player, but I'm gonna tell you really honestly, man. Even being the biggest snub, of course, the biggest snub of all time, of course, was Drew Pearson. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody who wore that 88 behind him wore it with honor. And you can't
Yeah,
think
but
of
Drew
no
in the
other
Hall
wide.
now.
You can't think of, yeah, he's in there now. But before that, all those years before, he's the only wide receiver that had so many receivers that wore his jersey. That was great receivers. No other receiver like that in the game has ever had that much of an impact as he had. And I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of the Dallas Cowboys of now. I'm a fan of the '90s Cowboys when they was champions, when Emmitt Smith was running over people with a broke shoulder against the Giants, when they really was hungry of playing this game. These boys, they making all this money, they ain't hungry. We ain't gonna win another Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man, that these cats they playing for a check. They ain't and like these cats that's going into the Hall of Fame, man. It's like you say, Harvey Martin. When you said that name, man, I was like, really? It's
Super
so
Bowl
many people.
MVP.
Come on, dog. How not? So I was surprised. It's some Cowboys, man. There's some true champions that went in before, like you say, the Harvey Martins, and it's just I don't know what criteria or what they choose, but I hate the game, man, because they don't let them boys play. They didn't took.
Nah.
They
No,
didn't took.
Not like they used to.
I'm a fan of the running lights. I want to see you get your head knocked off from like your Haynes and
and stop
Hayes from
making
the Oakland
It's a
Raiders.
money game, man. It's a
It's a
stop
money
money
game.
making
game.
the
They got to keep the
excuses.
stars. They got to keep the stars healthy
Yeah.
so they can keep making the money. I understand. I
Yeah,
understand.
Okay.
football hours of money. Right down from me and Todd, we came up playing on grass, right? And then you
Hmm.
guys see
Yeah.
that turf was designed for people like Emmitt Smith probably was a grass runner. I'm gonna tell you, I played against Barry Sanders. Him and Thurman could run in probably damn near anything. Because Thomas was just a damn beast.
Hey, I
He was a
say that
fucking
all the
brick
time.
wall. That motherfucker
He
was
was
a
a
brick
beast.
wall. He was a brick wall, dog.
Yep.
And then people, said, man, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. We were playing in Oklahoma State, and I hit Thurman in it. It used to be out on YouTube, but Gundy pulled it. A big fight broke out in the end zone. That's after I hit Thurman Thomas. He had scored, and I hit it. And then this guy turned to me and told me, he said, I want to see what round you go in the draft and what round I go in the draft. I mean, complete asshole, right? So they rush, we get in a squabble in the end zone. And so they rush up a big, I want to say a big one, the offensive lineman push me. All this stuff is on YouTube. And Gundy make an attempt to kick me in the damn ball. But I didn't have nothing but love for them dudes and respect for Oklahoma State, all of those guys, because of the brotherhood, the camaraderie we built. You see people like me and Top Dollar, the camaraderie that we built through football, through sports. Man, I'm telling you, it's some real true brotherhood. Even with I have some boys coming. You guys talking about one of you guys at Hillsborough County in Tampa. I have buddies down there in Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, the Bottom, Miami. They all know about this country boy, Emmett Bradford, out of Florida, Texas. Trust me, and I don't know how, but I was just putting in work. That's all I thought. Putting in work with my people. That's call them my people. You understand? That's what make Top. They you my people. So that's how it was a bond, man. I don't know how you. It's a brotherhood.
So, Emmett, which one of you like the Hall of Fame class this year? You think they all deserve it?
That Julius Pepper, they just that's touching, bro. You know, I'm really. I mean, just to see Julius go in there, that's kind of my highlight, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just with those Carolina Panthers, right? The Cam Newton. I can go back to the blend. Cam Newton coming out of the blend. It's just really touching to see when I see the underdogs and guys that went like man, we went to Rangers, but nobody ever even heard of Rangers junior college, right? Unless you go way back to the Duke pre, the two wide receivers out of with the Washington. When you go way back, nobody heard of Rangers. But it's like after we went there, me, myself, and Robert McWright, all of a sudden Ranger on the map. Got a
Say, you
national.
know, Emmett,
Yes, sir.
from Little League to junior high to high school to junior college to UTEP. And I'm talking about sorry ass UTEP. I never played on a losing team.
Right. Well, you were blessed. Well, yeah, you was blessed. Sometimes you have to. But I tell you, I played. But I didn't play with when I played at Kansas State. We was the one that broke the barrier when Snyder came in. I played against Snyder when I was at Kansas State. I played at he was at Iowa. He was up on the Iron Fryer. So but when we broke that barrier, like I said, I played against hitters, man. But I'm still in one.
Yeah, with some hitters.
Yeah, I'm still in one piece. Thank God, for real, because I played against some first round draft picks, bro. I'm talking about some badasses, Hall of Famers.
Well, when I got to UTEP, I played with Tony Tobert that year, his last year. But
Yeah.
now, I want to throw this list out to y'all. and just be patient. And this is gonna get your blood boiling. I know I should get some interesting remarks from this. Now these are just guys that I feel like should be in the hall that have been snubbed for whatever reason. You know, you can rank them how you want to rank them. I just feel like when I saw them play, that's a Hall of Famer. And I'm gonna start with Sean Taylor, the safety from Washington. I thought he was just a gift from God. Well, now he just looked at different. He looked at like Ed Reed to me. The other guy is Joe Jacoby, the offensive tackle from Washington. With the Hogs, I thought he gave us the blues. Do you hear me? He
I
could
love them
block
Hogs.
his ass off.
Yeah.
Now, why? And another one, Jim Marshall, defensive end, Minnesota. You telling me he not in the Hall of Fame? The Supreme Court judge? Okay. And then the next one, cornerback, Lester Hayes, Oakland Raiders. He not in the
What?
Hall of Fame? To me,
Lester Hayes not in the Hall of Fame?
no,
That's
sir. The
that's why I
next one,
modeled my game behind. Believe it or not, the only thing I was missing was that damn sticker. But other than
wide
that,
receiver, Steve Smith, Carolina. He not in the Hall of Fame? The next one, Harvey Martin, defensive end, Super Bowl MVP. He not in the Hall of Fame? The next one, Herschel Walker. I just thought Herschel was the truth. When he was in Dallas, he got
What?
down. He went to Minnesota, he got down. When he went to Philly, he got down.
yeah,
When I
he was
saw
an
him,
athlete.
okay, then the next one is Bo Jackson. I had
Bo
Oh,
never
was in the
seen nothing
Bo
like
nah,
it.
come
is not
on.
in.
Bo's not in the Hall of Fame.
Bo is
No,
not in the
sir.
Hall of
Bo,
Fame.
hey man, how can you
No,
not put
sir.
him in? He played football and baseball, so he deserved to get in the Hall of Fame. I'm not.
That's what
I
I
seen the
think.
fool,
Now,
and I was in Kansas City when Bo was in Kansas City, bro. So I can
my
tell y'all
number one
story.
snub, my number one snub. If y'all say, man, you can't put but one person in the hall who you think deserve it, that's been overlooked right now today. It would be Sterling Short, the wide receiver for Green Bay.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I
His
agree. I agree
brother,
with you on that one.
his brother got in
His
there
brothers.
before him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
club, yeah.
Yep. But you guys got to understand, I let all y'all talk, so I'm just going to come in and say this. Y'all got to understand that the Hall of Fame is politics.
Yeah.
Whoever kissed the most ass, whoever talk
I hate to
and
say
do the
that.
most to help move the NFL. The play, the I watched the league, I analyzed the league. We got a sports show that's about ready to come on that I kind of snubbed out the way so I could be on this show with you guys. Um, we talk about things like this. Me and Top talk about these things all the time. It's a lot of players that are in the Hall of Fame that just because of their reputation, their name, not that they were the best, but
Yeah.
because they make the NFL look good.
There you go, brother.
Sterling Sharp,
Yeah, they
he
got
was
Chris
great.
Dolman. Chris Dolman played defensive end for the Minnesota Vikings. He's in the Hall of Fame, but you telling me Harvey Martin not?
Right.
So things
And
like that, like you saying, it's a game that I've never understood, but I just meant on the eye test and how you look at it. You know what I mean? And guys, Tua just had his third concussion. Y'all think he should retire?
He out of there, bro. There ain't nothing to play with, man. With that, I'm being honest. I suffer with that stuff. That CTS, that's nothing to play with, man. I'm gonna just be honest. I think Tony Dorsett. Now, me and Tony close, and my heart for him. See what Dorsett go through with that. I would him. I would him for him and his family. I
yeah,
was.
Think he ought to shut it down because they just cut him a check. I don't think he got to do nothing but be on the active roster a couple of more games, and they got to pay him out. What you
Yeah.
think, Ty?
Man, yeah, he need, I think he needs to. Yeah, it's just like it's kind of like an Aikman situation. You know what I'm saying? Aikman had to make that
yep,
decision. I mean, you either you want to play to get the money, or you want to grow old and be retarded. You
Yeah.
know, I don't
right.
I,
Well,
I don't want to be retarded just because I want to make all this money, man. I want to have my common sense and my mental to be able to know who my family is, my grandkids, and that's not a pretty sight, man, to see these cats playing for all this money. Then when they turn 50 years old, man, they slow talking like how
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali was, man.
Ty,
That was sad,
Ty,
you know.
Ty hit it right on. I'm sorry for interrupting, but you hit it right on the head, Ty. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to say Muhammad Ali. You look at these boxes, man. You look at Muhammad Ali. You can even. I'm at just the damage. It's only so much head stuff, man. Trauma you can take like that. I'm being honest. Um,
yeah,
and now that, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good. Go ahead and speak. Nobody said
No, no,
anything.
no. What I was gonna say with Muhammad Ali, I was looking at Holyfield. All of these guys are suffering from that. What was the other guy that Mike Tyson? What was it? English guy. What was the English guy Tyson fought?
Oh, the big guy.
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis.
Yeah,
man, he's
Lennox
he's
Lewis.
yeah, all of those guys, man. That stuff. I mean, we saying that
Well,
we're talking. You guys have to see Dorsett, man. Even Tony Dorsett. Me, I'm an example of
hey,
that, man.
have any of you guys paid attention to Thomas Hearns?
I
yeah,
haven't.
that's sad
Lately.
too, man. That's sad. Yeah, he's in his old age. It's really sad. All them boxers, man.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh man, it's just sad, man. It's not the money's not worth. No amount of money is worth your life.
It's the
And
walkaway game,
Well,
huh? They can't walk away.
well,
It's
for
that
me,
walkaway game.
yeah,
But
and
to
for
me,
me, guys,
but
I
with
kind
that
of feel,
is, go ahead. I'm sorry, Todd.
I kind of feel like he was a first round pick, so he got him up 10, 12 million out of that first deal. Now they just signed him for 212 million. I think 180 or some of that was guaranteed. Signing bonus was what, $100 million or something. So even if he don't get no more money out of the deal, he done made about 150 or so, 120. Well, how much is enough, like we were saying, to enjoy your life, to enjoy your family while you
that's true.
still young and can think
Yeah,
and he healthy? I know no one wants to
yeah.
retire early, but two ought to be about what, 25, 26? Hot now, what a beautiful life to retire at 26 with $100 million in the bank.
I'm
Yeah.
with you, Todd, man. I hate to say it. I don't know what's going on with those guys. I don't know
I
if
can
it's that
tell you,
much vanity or what, brother. Go
we
ahead.
live in a society where they're used to being superstars. They're used to
Oh,
being the people that everybody loves, and they feel like if it goes away, then they're nobody. Because you see a lot of athletes with my dad and my uncles coming out of the league, and the people y'all talking about. Like I know Tony Dorsett personally. I know what he's going through right now. I know
yeah,
what the family is. And but when those people give up, they feel like they're nothing outside the lines. That's why I commend Barry Sanders for quitting when he did. I
yeah,
commend what's old boy out of New York, Tiki
Barber.
Barber. When he was at the height of his career, he took that deal and said, "Hey, I retire."
yeah. I mean, they're
Sterling
not.
Sharp. He
It,
took Sterling Sharp's
yeah,
not in the league because he quit on Green Bay at a time where he was at the height of his career. But when they came to him with the medical instincts, he said, "Hey, I want to live compared to playing this game." Nowadays, these athletes are like, want the money. My
yeah.
Hmm.
family's going to be taken care of, and they probably have a lot of pressure behind their family. I can tell you right now, it's probably somebody in Tool's ear right now, like, "Hey, you gonna be okay? Get back in the gym, go do this," and he's probably thinking about all that.
Yeah, but if
Man,
you can't live
yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah. He would be.
if
Yeah,
you can't take care of
yeah.
your family with $100 million, y'all ass gonna starve. You supposed to starve. Now
Hey, hey,
that's enough money. That's generational money in itself, guys. We have to be mindful of that. And that greed thing is so real, like y'all say. Like right now, I don't understand how come, and it's changing the topic a little bit, but why come the next quarterback get the most money? I wouldn't pay nobody more than Patrick Mahomes if you're not better than Patrick Mahomes. I'll pay you good money, but you don't get the most money because you next. Why would I get Dak 60 and Patrick playing for 40? Some don't feel right.
hey,
And that's
y'all.
just
Hey, look. Hey, hey, I'm sorry, man. So, yeah, I gotta run, man. I gotta take care of something with the wife real quick.
Yeah, I was
Um,
okay.
just
Well,
about to
say
say
Ty,
we're
I
wrapping up right
appreciate you
now.
coming
Actually,
on, man. I appreciate you coming on, and my condolences, man, for your losses for my whole nostalgic family, man. And we didn't discuss it on there because it's personal, but I just want you to know we're praying for you.
oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. We definitely need the prayer. Yeah,
and
we trying
from
to hope. Huh?
and and Ty, I'm going to be hitting you up in the email, so you're going to be receiving the email from me because I would love to put you in the mix on our show. I just want to make sure we can sit down, talk it over, and I can get the music directly from you rather than going through a third party. We're all
Okay.
about making sure you get your credits.
Yeah, it's gonna come directly from me. So just email me. I'll send it to you tonight. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes, sir.
Good
hey,
deal.
man, again, thank y'all so much, man, for allowing me to be a part of this podcast. I can honestly say this is probably the most professional, not down in anybody's other podcast, but the way y'all had this put together, I think it was outstanding. I love the graphics of your podcast, the content. uh, just keep doing what you're doing, man. And I got one little subject, man, that I would love to just be the fly on the wall and just, or even participate again. I love to be a part of it. It's something that I've always had a question about. Is this? We A lot of people probably don't know. Um, of course, I don't listen to Fox News because that's the other side, the right side.
Okay.
But I just found out that the owner of Fox News owns Tubi.
Yes.
So Tubi has all these negative black movies that's out. That's
Right,
distracting. Those are distracting.
right,
But hey, that can be for
right.
another show, man. I would
Yeah,
love to be.
yeah, we got you, and I would love to bring you back on that. We can actually. I'm going to take that from you. I'm going to tell Top right now. I'm taking that on to Real Talk with Jason Dixon because that's
Wait a
going
minute,
into
wait a
what.
minute, wait a minute. How you gonna hijack my show, my guests, and what we talking about? Boy, it's
Hey,
hard
hey,
when you ain't the CEO, ain't it, Emmy?
Boy, hey,
It's
man,
hard
y'all,
when you ain't the
hey,
CEO, boy.
y'all are kings, man.
Hey, y'all guys,
All y'all got a crown.
I got to run, man. But man, if y'all just keep
Stay
my
blessed,
wife
brother.
and our family in
One
your prayers,
love,
I
man.
appreciate
One
it.
I
love.
will.
Thank you,
Stay
I
Ty.
blessed,
love y'all,
Thank
brother.
you,
man.
brother.
Thank y'all so
And we're
much,
praying
man.
for you.
Stay blessed,
All right,
God
brother.
thank
bless.
you. All right, peace.
Peace.
All right,
That's a
E
good
Dub.
brother,
We're
man.
coming to the end of the show. You know what I mean? And I just want to make sure that you let everybody know what you do and how they can reach you and how they can get in touch with you.
And
So
I
go
may
ahead and
need
take
you for sales, so I need all this information.
go ahead
That's
and take
that's what I
go
really
ahead
want.
and let everybody know exactly how to get in touch with Bedford Technologies and if they can afford it and if they are in the playing field, what you can provide for them.
I definitely can afford. Right. No, definitely can afford. And my pricings are transparent, very transparent, straightforward. I'm only going to deal with top tier, aligned, trusted people, specialists or experts when I have it from a resource pool. That's how everything's done, right? How I can be reached or contact. I'm actually here local. I actually have a virtual office here downtown Dallas. But my online presence, you can Google me at Bradford Technology. I actually have a website. What is it at www.bradfordtechnology.tech. So you can find me anywhere as far as online and social media. Uh, I should be found or located.
Already.
And I definitely want to, uh, Jason, and I'm serious. If it wasn't for you, I'm being honest. If it wasn't for you, I'm a salesman. So if you guys can't feel that, and my blood boils.
Yeah.
You know, I'm being honest. My blood boils. I tell everyone what makes me when I go to people. They say, "Why are you like sales?" I say, my passion was playing football. That was my passion. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, right? What replaced my passion is selling.
Yep.
I'm a technical solution salesperson, but I sell. I mean, I'm gonna do the sell and make. I'm not. I just got off some. I call people, and when I call them, they know I know my shit, and I know they shit because I've done my research to know
Yes,
them.
sir.
They know, and I put in that back end work to get them to pop up their head to know that call coming in. So I expect them to
Yes,
be
sir.
able to handle that call. So I'm here, Jason, and I'll be honest. I ain't got no. I have nothing but love on it for when you look. If you want to write it down, I didn't done. I'll give up just to prove or make somebody look like an asshole to get on the phone for 20 hours or 8 hours. I'll give you 8 hours or 20 hours on the phone. You
Well, I
understand what
just
I'm
want to
saying?
sit down and talk with you and show you everything that we've been working on. I know you and Top are really close. He talks about you all the time with me. So it's a pleasure for me being able to meet you. I've been trying to meet everybody face to face, but also I've been going through a lot of losses the last 3 weeks.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
So it's been kind of really hit and miss with a lot of stuff that we're doing. But my team, I shout out to everybody on Nostalgic Radio. They've been grinding it down, bringing in the right people, and we've really been moving. So I would love to have set a time whenever you have my phone number when I called you. Feel free to tell me when you're available. I would love to get on the phone and we see how we can mesh and how I can take this.
Let's please commit to that. And
Yes,
I'm sincere because I don't get these kind of blessings a lot, bro. I can
yes,
make it happen on my own, but let's please commit to that. If I can,
I definitely will.
I guarantee you, I commit to it. Okay.
I'm free tomorrow anytime. Just we got a show at 7. I am in school right now, but I did my homework. I do my homework early so I can have conversations like this
Right.
and make sure that everything is up to par.
Yeah, I can sync on the fly, but like I said, I'm a full blown sales guy,
Okay.
and I know how to work a calendar, so that's never been a problem with me.
Okay, so I'll send you something in the morning, see if you're available, and then we can jump on a Zoom call and chop it up.
Even
I'm
if
more
that
than
even
happy.
if that calendar have to roll, we'll make it happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
I need. Say, guys, I just want to say, man, you want some to taste some of the best barbecue you ever had, you need to holler at Grillo's Barbecue and Catering, and that's
Hey,
469-337-0185. Again, that's 469-337-0185. And that's the best barbecue you can get in Texas. You don't need no teeth to eat our beef. You understand what I'm saying? If you ring, we bring. Guaranteed every time. I promise you. Just holler at us. That's Grillo's Barbecue and Catering. Now, it's time for me to go and leave, and I'm just going to say, y'all stay blessed. Because, like I always say, Jesus got me spoiled. Lonnie B and Lay George, boy. See you next time.
All right, guys. 5 seconds, and we're